Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. So some people are beyond help, and teenager 19-year-old Jamal Walker is one of those people it seems. I mean, on the scale of 1 to 10 on the demented factor, this teenager was an 11. What in the world would justify you taking out a hammer on a busy tube and crashing it against the skull of a passenger for no other reason than you were bogged down with life, or quote-unquote stressed that day? So 19-year-old Jamal Walker lunged at two men as they sat on a tube minding their own business on the Victoria Line service in October of last year. Now, in the unprovoked attack, Jamal left his victim with a fractured skull after smashing a claw hammer over the person's head, once, twice, again and again. He then swung at the second victim. And as if the brutal attack was not enough, this demented teenager then got off the tube and began to attack a third victim while he waited on the platform. And once he attacked the third victim, 19-year-old Jamal Walker then got back on the tube and then, armed with his bloody hammer again, he chased his first two victims, whom were already injured. Again, one victim, as I already said, had a fractured skull. Now, can you even begin to fathom the sheer pain and trepidation you would feel while trying to run away, going from carriage to carriage in fear of believing you are going to die, from a person who you don't even know? Normally, when people are a victim of an attack of such magnitude, they tend to be able to pinpoint possible reasons as to why they are being attacked. In the case of the unknown victim, however, he was 100% innocent. As Jamal chased the two victims through the tube, the court was told the terrified passengers scattered in order to remain unharmed. Now, Jamal Walker was arrested at his home in Harlow, Essex, a week after the traumatising and vicious attack, after DNA evidence from an orange juice put him at the scene of the crime. And brazenly, during a conducted police interview, Jamal Walker admitted to police he was stressed that day, and that was the reason why he nearly killed the person. Again, the victim suffered a fractured skull as well as serious and multiple lacerations to his face and body. He had to spend 10 days in hospital, and as for the third victim, he also suffered head injuries too. Now, Walker pleaded guilty to GBH with intent, GBH, attempted GBH, and possessing an offensive weapon at Snaresbrook Crown Court. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison with an extended licence period of 5 years. Now, in all seriousness, Jamal Walker is a serious danger to the general public. After all, if you're capable of inflicting such serious injuries on a person you have no animosity towards or even grudges for no other reason than feeling stressed, then it's not a far stretch of the imagination to believe that Jamal has the capacity to murder someone if he chooses to. All he has to do is get mad enough. Loose cannon is an understatement. Stay safe, say